Thinking about getting a Maltese? Stop right there. Before you fall for that angelic white fluff and those soulful dark eyes, you need to know the truth. Most people dive into owning this breed completely blind, only to realize too late that this tiny dog comes with a massive, life-altering personality. If you aren't prepared for the specific chaos a Maltese brings, you're going to regret it. Today, we're exposing the 10 harsh realities of Maltese ownership that breeders rarely tell you. Are you actually ready? Let's find out. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Their separation anxiety. Let's start with number 10, and trust me, this is the one that catches almost everyone off guard, the Velcro syndrome. You might think it's cute that your puppy follows you to the kitchen, but wait until you can't even close the bathroom door without hearing a meltdown. Maltese dogs were bred specifically to be companions, lap dogs through and through. They don't just want to be with you. They physically need to be attached to your hip. If you work long hours or enjoy spontaneous weekend trips without a pet, a Maltese will struggle immensely. We're talking destructive chewing, incessant barking, and genuine panic attacks. This isn't a dog you leave alone. It's a shadow you adopt for life. Number 9. The grooming nightmare. Coming in at number 9 is the high-maintenance reality of that stunning white coat. You see the pictures of Maltese dogs looking like clouds, but nobody shows you the daily battle to keep them that way. Their hair doesn't shed like other dogs. It grows like human hair and mats instantly if you look at it wrong. If you aren't brushing them thoroughly every single day, and I mean deep brushing, not just a surface swipe, you are going to end up with a matted mess that's painful for the dog and expensive for you. Professional grooming is mandatory, not optional, and it's a monthly bill you're stuck with forever. If you're lazy about maintenance, this is not your breed. Number 8. Picky eater problems. At number 8, we have the culinary diva complex. You might buy the most expensive, organic, grain-free kibble on the market, and your Maltese will look at it with absolute disgust. These dogs are notorious for being fussy eaters. One day they love a brand, the next day they act like you're trying to poison them. This leads to a stressful cycle of owners hand-feeding them chicken or constantly switching diets, which only creates a spoiled monster who refuses to eat from a bowl. It's incredibly frustrating to watch a healthy dog go on a hunger strike just because the texture isn't right. Prepare for mealtime to become a daily negotiation rather than a simple routine. Number 7. Tear stain. Struggle. Number 7 is the bane of every Maltese owner's existence, the rusty red tear stains. You want that pristine snow white face? Good luck. Because of their eye structure and white fur, Maltese are prone to constant tearing that oxidizes and stains their face a dark, unsightly red. Fighting this requires a dedicated daily hygiene routine, wiping eyes, using specialized powders, filtered water, and sometimes even changing their diet entirely. It's an endless war against biology. If you ignore it, not only do they look neglected, but it can lead to skin infections and foul odors. You aren't just getting a dog, you're becoming a full-time facialist for a creature that hates having its face touched. Number 6. Fragile bone structure. Moving on to number 6, let's talk about their physical fragility. This isn't a dog you can roughhouse with. Maltese are physically delicate. A jump off the couch that a Labrador wouldn't even feel can result in a broken leg for a Maltese. They are prone to luxating patellas, where their kneecaps pop out of place, and collapsed tracheas. You have to be hyper-vigilant constantly. You can't just let them play with big dogs at the park without terror that one wrong step could cause a major injury. It creates a constant state of anxiety for the owner. You become a helicopter parent, always hovering, because the world is a genuinely dangerous place for a creature this small and breakable. Number 5. Difficult to potty train. We're halfway through at number 5, and this is a deal breaker for many. The potty training struggle. Small dogs are notoriously difficult to housebreak, but Maltese take it to another level. Because they are so small, their bladders are tiny, meaning they need to go often. But worse, because they are so low to the ground, they can easily sneak off behind a sofa and do their business without you noticing until it's too late. They are stubborn, and if it's raining or cold outside, forget it. They will refuse to step onto wet grass. Many Maltese owners eventually surrender to using pee pads inside forever because the outdoor battle just never ends. Get ready for accidents. Lots of them. Number 4. The small dog syndrome. Number 4 is the attitude. Do not let the size fool you. The Maltese has no idea it weighs 7 pounds. They often suffer from severe small dog syndrome. This means they will fearlessly bark at, lunge at, or try to dominate a German Shepherd 10 times their size. It sounds funny until you're the one embarrassed on the sidewalk trying to restrain a snapping ball of fluff. Without strict, consistent socialization and training, they can become yappy tyrants who guard their owners possessively. They can be snappy with strangers or children if they feel threatened or annoyed. If you treat them like a baby instead of a dog, you create a tiny white dictator who runs your entire household. Number 3. Dental health disasters. We are getting into the top 3, and number 3 is a hidden health crisis. Their teeth. Maltese have very small mouths, which leads to overcrowding of their teeth. This overcrowding is a breeding ground for plaque, tartar, and bacteria. Without rigorous dental care, daily brushing, and expensive professional cleanings under anesthesia, your Maltese will lose their teeth at a young age. It is heartbreakingly common to see senior Maltese with no teeth left and their tongues hanging out permanently. It's not just cosmetic. Bad dental health can lead to heart and kidney disease. Owning a Maltese means committing to serious dentistry. If you can't handle dog breath or expensive vet dental bills, stay away. Number 2. Excessive barking. Number 2 is the noise. If you value silence, run. Maltese are alert dogs. Historically, they were used to alert owners of intruders, and that instinct is still very much alive. They will bark at the doorbell. They will bark at a leaf blowing across the driveway. They will bark because they heard a noise 3 streets over that you couldn't even hear. It's a piercing, high-pitched yap that drills right into your brain. While training can help, it is part of their nature to be vocal. If you live in an apartment with thin walls or have grumpy neighbors, bringing a Maltese home is basically declaring war on the peace and quiet of your building. Number 1. They break your heart. And finally, the number 1 reason why you shouldn't own a Maltese is that they will completely ruin you for any other breed. Despite the barking, the grooming, the anxiety, and the vet bills, they have an uncanny ability to bond with you on a soul level. They look at you with such pure, unadulterated love that you find yourself forgiving every accident and every chewed shoe. They become your baby, your confidant, and your shadow. The reason you shouldn't own one is that when they are gone, the silence in the house is deafening. They take up so much emotional space that losing them is devastating. They steal your heart completely and they never give it back. So, are you terrified or are you in love? If the grooming, the clinginess, and the stubbornness sound like a nightmare, the Maltese is absolutely not for you. But if you're willing to put in the work for a loyal, loving, and slightly high-maintenance best friend, maybe, just maybe, you can handle it. What do you think? Did I miss any nightmares of Maltese ownership? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this honesty, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk about your favorite breeds. Thanks for watching, and good luck.